In a quiet rural community where life typically unfolds at an unhurried pace, an unexpected incident involving a single cow has drawn widespread attention, raising questions about livestock safety, rural infrastructure, and community preparedness. Earlier this week, residents of a farming village were confronted with an unusual sight: a fully grown cow moving freely along a narrow residential lane, having broken out from its enclosure on a nearby farm. What began as an isolated escape quickly evolved into a situation that disrupted daily routines and prompted a coordinated local response. According to farm officials, the cow had been housed in a fenced grazing area on the outskirts of the village. Initial assessments suggest that a section of fencing may have weakened due to recent weather conditions, allowing the animal to push through and exit the pasture. Though such incidents are relatively rare, agricultural specialists say they are not entirely uncommon, particularly when livestock experience environmental stress. Eyewitnesses described the moment with a mixture of surprise and confusion. At approximately 3:40 in the afternoon, residents first noticed the animal walking briskly along a dirt path that connects farmland to a residential zone. Within minutes, the cow had entered a paved lane lined with small houses and garden plots. One resident reported hearing a sudden commotion outside her home. Upon stepping outside, she observed the cow moving past her front gate. "It was unexpected," she said. "We are used to seeing cows in the fields, not in the street." Footage recorded on mobile phones shows the animal moving at a steady pace, occasionally stopping and turning its head as bystanders maintained a cautious distance. In the process, several lightweight garden structures were knocked over, and a wooden fence panel sustained visible damage. Authorities have confirmed that no serious injuries occurred during the incident. Local officials responded promptly after receiving multiple calls from concerned residents. Within minutes, members of the village council, accompanied by livestock handlers and farm workers, arrived on the scene. Their priority was to ensure public safety while minimizing distress to the animal. Experts emphasize that cattle, although generally docile, can become unsettled when removed from familiar surroundings. Loud noises, unfamiliar faces, or sudden movements may heighten stress levels, potentially making the animal more unpredictable. Veterinary consultant Dr. Alan Whitmore explains, "Cows are herd animals. When separated from their group or placed in an unfamiliar environment, they can experience anxiety. Their behavior is often defensive rather than aggressive." The response team adopted a measured approach, creating a controlled perimeter and gently guiding the animal away from residential properties. Using feed as an incentive and employing calm verbal cues, handlers gradually redirected the cow back